Clearly, railways were the first casualty of that outage this morning. Joining us now with more details are our correspondent Swastika Mehta, who joins us from the Delhi railway station, and Shuja ul Haq, who joins us from Srinagar. Let me first go across to Swastika. Swastika, what are the railway authorities saying about the railway traffic and it being restored to normalcy?
Well, Maha, the power lines had completely failed around 2:33 in the morning, and ever since that, all the trains that run on electricity have been stopped completely, and for short distances they're using diesel trains so that some amount of transit traffic can move. In fact, over 60 trains are running late, Maha, and the time at which they're running late is over 5 hours, which means there are passengers who were here since 4 a.m. in the morning who are still waiting for the trains to depart to even locations like Rishikesh or even Agra. Several passengers, Maha, many of the foreigners have no information as to when any of the trains will be leaving. It's almost as though something has happened at the Delhi railway station and no one has the information as to what. Even the information boards kicked in only half an hour back. So clearly, in terms of just restoration of services, it will take time. Not just in official estimates, but also on ground. Trains that are running 5 hours late would easily take more time to actually get to the railway station or even reach the Delhi railway station.
All right, what we understand at the moment is that about 40% power has been restored in Delhi. But what's the situation like in the other states? Because there are 6 other states that have been impacted by this. Ashwini Kumar, our correspondent from Jammu, brings us this report.
I am standing outside the Jammu power station, that is a Gladney power station of Power Development Department. This is a station only where the power supply is transmitted to other areas also, but after the collapse of the northern grid early in the morning at 2:30 a.m., there is a crisis in Jammu city and all around the other areas of the Jammu area, and Power Development Department engineers said that this area the power will be restored after noon and fully will be restored in the evening, and the engineers are they're checking the fault in the northern grid, and they have requested the northern grid that at least they should get power supply from the Salal hydro project and the Baghdad hydro project. There was some improvement early in the morning, but again the whole system has collapsed because of the northern grid failure, and all the states have been affected, including the Jammu and Kashmir state. Ashwini Kumar for Headlines Today in Jammu.
All right, Vijay, our correspondent, is also joining us now from New Delhi. He'll be getting us a detailed report really about how the situation with the metro is. Remember, that's the lifeline in Delhi and people rushing to get to work. But first, let's get a quick reaction from Shuja about the situation in Srinagar. Shuja, what does it look like at the moment?
Well, Ma, it is still bad, though some amount of power supply has been restored in certain areas of Srinagar city, but it is mostly the locally generated power, particularly in Uri sector of Kashmir Valley, which is being supplied in bits and packets to certain areas of Srinagar city. Most other parts of the Kashmir Valley still remain under complete darkness. Rather, there is no power supply to the other parts of the Kashmir Valley. You know, this entire thing also became very difficult for people as the holy month of Ramadan is going on, and at the time of Sahri, people had to face a difficult time going for their prayers, most of them complaining that they could not perform their prayers properly because of the power outage. So clearly, a lot of difficulties that people are still facing across Kashmir Valley because of this failure of northern grid.